yesterday, planting 2021. We put out a lot of corn fertilizer yesterday on the ground that I sprayed first in my last spraying video, and they actually do-alled and some of the beds down. Just kind of knocked some of the old cotton stalks off, and I'm taking the 82, 85 over there. I don't know if my dad already dropped the planters off over there yesterday evening, or he's gonna haul them. I don't see them. I bet he carried them over there. So I'm about to get all my lights on. Make sure his guidance is off. And actually it's like 6:30 something to turn all these headlights on. So everybody sees me. I'm not in 4-wheel drive. And here we go. It's going to take about an hour to get there. We're going from Randolph to Oxford. But that's the driest ground we have right now, and that's where we plan to have corn. Some rotation, some of it's rotation, some of it's there's no hogs over there. And that's kind of, we got to pick and choose the areas that we plant corn in. We haven't seen many hogs over there. I'm not saying there's not any over there. Yeah, here we go. All right, coming through a farm that we sprayed yesterday, and right out there, a little bit of excitement took place. It's about 450 acres here, and it's in between our headquarters and where we're headed to plant today. And like I said, we were spraying. I was on one of the 4730 sprayers. Glenn was on the 8310 tracks. Spray boom. He was hitting some of the wetter places, and we've dug a culvert out on a ditch, so I wasn't able to get to that field. But as I was finishing the field beside it, I noticed what looked to be a dry spot in the ditch. Not a lot of water standing, not real steep going in or coming out. Didn't look firm, but you know, 4-wheel drive, differential lock sprayer with float tires. I thought it would, I was like, no way I'm getting stuck. That way this 15, 20 acres across this ditch will be burned down when we get back to it in a week or two. So, I easy crossed it. Well, my front tire is easy crossed it. I had a little too much weight on the back end in the tank. And the back tires did not come out of it. And the whole thing did not make it on video, as me and Glenn were driving and JR was directing traffic, and you know the deal. Everybody needed to be paying attention. So, but we did get some footage, and here that is. Enjoy.
Yeah, a little insight on what we got going on here. They took the culvert out, and the famous Southern farmer, David Lewis,
was told to not spray it.
Was told to leave it alone. Don't spray it.
Don't get over there because it's muddy. Oh my God.
Hopefully this makes it to YouTube. Show y'all what we have to deal with on a regular basis with David Lewis here. JR, what would Bowen call him right now?
It's still a little wet right there. It looks pretty good. The disking around the ends and then do all in the whole field. not around all the ends, but all the ends that are where we're going to plant turn rows. And I don't see the planter, so I'm just going to park this out of the way. I think my dad was bringing it over on a trailer. Tell you what I'm going to do is jump on that do-all and get just a little further ahead. They spread yesterday while we were spraying. My dad and Robbie spread fertilize until they ran out of fertilize. Yeah, looks good. And that is the old cotton beds, as you can see. Better look at it there. But yeah, that's the old cotton beds that we planted on last year. Shredded the stalks. I came through and re-hipped them during November. I think the video was ready to plant corn in November. And yeah, it shaped it up a little better then from being rained on throughout the growing season. And I re-ran, after I re-hipped, I re-ran all of the water-fur drains. And that's what we're left with after we disc the ends and do all the entire field. I'm sure there's some wetter places, but I'm about to get started on the do-all. Set on 9%. As you can see, some of the stalks are fairly tall, 10, 12 inch. Some of them are not. Some of them just the way the shredder ran for whatever reason. Some of them are not that tall for whatever reason, but I'm trying not to deplete any more of the bed than I have to keep the because there is rain in the forecast, and we just want to smooth the top of the bed off for the planter to run on, not being a whole lot of stubble, and get a good clean seam bed. And so far so good. shaping up nicely. Well, we finally got finished disking the water furze drains just to smooth them up a little bit. So I unhooked the do-all, gave Cornbread the do-all for his $82.95, unhooked the disc there across the road, and went and got the other set of planters from the shop, hooked them up to the 245, and now we're running 2 planters. My dad just took the seed truck over to fill Sarge up, and I should have about half a hopper full in each one of those back there, and everything's running smooth. We've got about almost 200 acres down so far.